Welcome to Fibocan's YouTube channel. You have done the right decision in your life by coming into Fibocan's YouTube channel. Who is Fibocan? Fibocan is a wealth enabler. How do we enable wealth? We enable wealth through training, coaching, mentoring, enabling students, investors to devise their own investment strategies through our comprehensive training programs and innovative investment strategies. So what do? We have published educational videos 1 to 16, module 1 to 16 in English and Tamil. The modules that start from basics of banking, capital market, investments, how to do investment, technical analysis, options, futures, then strategies of options and futures, and finally income tax on derivatives. To begin with, all these 16 modules are available both in English and Tamil. I would request you to go and select the appropriate playlist and watch all the videos and put your comments. So that is the step one. Every day we put videos about market commentaries. Please understand that we are not SEBI registered. Hence, we cannot give any recommendations. We will say whether it is looking good, technically sound, technically weak, has to be cautious. These kind of things we will give, but we will not give any price targets, or we will not give any stock recommendations. Only thing is that we are here to give technical education, imparting technical knowledge to anyone and everyone through our free educational videos, which we put every day on the daily markets, and during weekends we put about global markets. So I would request and encourage anyone in the age group of 17, 18, those who are studying in HSC, higher secondary or plus 2, to watch module 1 to 4, definitely either in English or Tamil, whichever language you understand out of these two languages. And anybody who is doing BA, BCom should watch up to module 8. And those who are doing MBA, CA, CFA or any professional or postgraduates should watch module up to module 15. And for professional traders, it is ideally suited for them to watch module 16. I am sure that you will enjoy watching and enhancing your knowledge. Thank you very much. Today is April 13, 2024, Saturday. Normally we put global markets in the weekend, but today the first video we are putting is for the Indian market for yesterday's performance. That is April 12th, Friday's performance we are putting today, because yesterday we had to go for some medical tests and other things. Hence we couldn't put our video, we couldn't shoot our video, rather the content was ready. So my sincere apologies for that. First we'll go into the video. As always, the global video will come today and tomorrow into 3 parts or 3 videos. That is separate. This is only for the global market, for Indian market, that is Nifty, BankNifty, FinNifty, for the closing of yesterday, and also in the week how it closed we will see. Right. First the levels. FinNifty closed at 521.80, 0.91% down, gap down. FinNifty, what happened? We'll see each one of it independently, but of course, FinNifty and BankNifty, the movements are identical and similar. What happened? If you recollect, it was nicely riding along the Bollinger Band. I have explained this many times in my YouTube, where I have told that when it is riding along the Bollinger Band, the good and the bad side of it. The good side of it, you can continue staying as long as it is riding and going up. But the moment there is a fall that happened, the fall will be forceful. Precisely, that is what had happened. If you recollect, the last 3 days, that is when I say last 3 days, till Wednesday. See, we didn't put our video for Wednesday. So what happened? It went riding along the Bollinger lower band. So then Thursday was a market holiday. Then Wednesday it closed forming a red candle. That time itself, it formed a type of a candle where it opened a gap up but could not stay above the Bollinger upper band and came down. It formed a kind of a hanging man type, where I have some kind of weakness FinNifty at least exhibited, which it demonstrated by opening a gap down yesterday, that is Friday, and then formed a solid red candle. However, still the key levels are holding, hence which is something, a consolation for bulls, I would say. That's one. Second is that in the weekly chart of FinNifty, it has formed a doji till now, in the week. I shouldn't have used the word till now. It has formed doji for the week ending yesterday. So that means after significant upmove, a doji it has formed. So there are 2 sides of doji. That's what I always tell people. One has to be extremely cautious when a doji is formed or about to be formed. Why? Because doji means indecision. Many people think that doji is reversal. No, you can't assume that way. It is all, there is no mathematics or it is not accountancy or physics, no, where a particular law is defined and you put a set formula and go ahead. This is demand and supply. So hence, a doji means indecision. That's the only thing one can say. That means it's like a tug of war where the bulls and bears had a tough match, equal fight. So which way it is going to go, we will know. Of course, if it opens gap down and last week's low is taken out, then one can be sure that it is going to fall. But if it opens gap up and if it continues up, it can be a continuation pattern. So hence, no one has to be extremely cautious. Another reason is whatever I say is applicable for all three indices, particularly for BankNifty and FinNifty. Another thing one has to note is that when I say it, the price is very close to the Bollinger upper band in the weekly and also in the monthly. Hence, no, there is a chance that it might touch the upper band. There will be an attempt bulls will make. Hence, no, the doji that it formed this week cannot be surely 100% taken as a reversal candle, but a caution candle. That is what I would say. Doji means, I always say that it is a caution candle than a reversal candle. Of course, certain types of dojis, if it would have been an exuberance that it had exhibited, I would have said that. But I am not seeing that exuberance, but I am seeing a gap up on doji. But definitely, it's a caution candle than a reversal candle. So let's go to BankNifty. BankNifty, the story is similar. However, it closed at 48,564.55, 0.86% down. The story is same. Of course, BankNifty formed a solid green candle on Wednesday and it was riding along the Bollinger upper band. Because of FinNifty weakness, BankNifty components are also part of FinNifty, hence it opened the gap down. That's what typically it happens. Okay, it opened the gap down, it was obvious that it is going to close lower. So one more thing which is very interesting, one to note is, 1 minute, when such a big up move happens, one more thing we have to note is, it was riding along the Bollinger band. So normally what happens, when the band now will keep going up and the price has gone down, that means the distance from the price to the band which was riding along it, which was touching it, has widened significantly. Hence, bulls will find difficult to go and catch the moving train. When they will be able to cash? When they will form sideways candle where the upper band will bend and then it will start forming a straight candle, by which time it might come to Bollinger middle band or it will take support at the exponential moving average in middle band and then start moving up. That's what it is, right? So as far as Nifty is concerned, Nifty formed a solid red candle. It's a pure reversal candle, though it formed a bullish harami on Wednesday. So normally that's what one has to be. It was looking like more of a continuation pattern, but it formed opened a gap down. The moment it opened a gap down, when I say it opened a gap down, it opened even around the low of day for yesterday, Wednesday, and then all the candles, all the three indices, and then formed a solid red candle. Of course, it formed a high which was near the yesterday's close, but it could not sustain there. Hence, it started falling and formed a solid red candle, and it is now near the very close, slightly above the key exponential moving averages. So, hence, Nifty also the same story. Nifty fell by nearly, I would say, 1%, 1.03%. So, there's such a strong down move that Nifty happened. Why it happened? Now, let's look at the individual components. Banks. Axis Bank, Bank of Baroda, Canara Bank, CUB all down 1%. CUB, if you see, it made a stellar rally. Now there is some profit booking, but CUB long-term trend is looking really good in charts. Federal Bank 2% down, HDFC 1, Kotak Bank, PNB 1% down, SBI 2% down, Yes Bank also 1% down. So AU moved up by 1%. In the case of financials, IDFC 1% down and Shriram Finance 2% up. All right. Then Muthoot moved up by 1%. Muthoot. But Manappuram is also looking set for some reversals, short-term reversal. Hence, one has to be careful with these stocks. On the insurance, ICICI General and SBI Card and Life 1% down. Nothing moved up. Oil and Telecom, Bharti remained flat, Reliance 1% down. IT, Apple down 2%. Birlasoft, Coforge, SCL, Infi all down 1%, along with Intellect and Wipro. Techem down 2%. Nothing moved up. On the consumers, ABFRL 2% down, Asian Paints, Berger, Britannia, HUL down 1%, ITC also down 2%, Page Industries 4% down, then you had Titan down 3%. On the automobiles, MRF 1% down, Hero Motors also 1% down along with Bharat Forge, then TVS Motors down 2%, Maruti down 3%, Motherson and Bajaj Auto 1% up. Metals, Hindalco, NMDC, Jindal Steel, Tata Steel 1% down, JSW, National Aluminium 2% down, SAIL 2% up, Vedanta 3% up. In the health and pharma, Cipla 1% down along with Apollo Hospitals, Sun Pharma 4% down, then you have Dr. Reddy 2% down, Metropolis 2% up, Lalpat 2% up, Divis 1% up. In the others category, L&T 1% down, Adani Enterprise, Apollo Hospitals 1%, APL Apollo 1% down, Z Telefilms, Zomato, Ultratech, MCX, Indigo 2% down, then Geo, Jubilant Food 2% up, IRCTC 3% up, Indigo 1% up. So this is how the market moved. So primarily last week market formed a doji. So normally doji is indecision. After a doji, the direction in which the market moves, it will be forceful and furious. So hence no one has to be extremely cautious and play according to the direction. So hence no next week will be a directional move. So hence one has to play with the direction. If you are a trader, if you are an investor, perfectly enter a good stock or you go through a mutual fund, you will be best rewarded. Thank you very much.